So the leadership of Parliament, led by the First Deputy Speaker, Bernard Ahiafo, is being ushered in to the house of the late Member of Parliament for Tamale Central and also Minister for Environment, Science and Technology, greet the wife and then the children who have been left behind as a result of the demise of the MP. So we are moving in to find out what exactly will transpire. Okay, so the media has been asked to step aside whilst the leadership of the majority caucus as well as Parliament as a whole go in there to commiserate with the family of the late Member of Parliament for Tamale Central, Ibrahim Murtala Mohammed. Would want to get in touch with a few of these MPs and then pick their thoughts on what exactly is going on. Honorable, thank you so much. We are live on Channel 1 TV. Today, the leadership of Parliament is here to commiserate with the family of the late MP. Let's pick your thoughts. What are some of the fond memories you can share with us with regard to the late MP?
The late Honorable Murtala was not just a colleague, but was a brother. He respected me and treated me as a senior brother. And we shared a lot of jokes. He is somebody who is full of knowledge, both in the Arabic sector and the academic sector. And I received the news when I was in the constituency. I was so devastated and abandoned all the things I was doing in the constituency and came down. We can only say that we pray for Allah to accept his soul in Jannatul Firdaus, and pray also that Allah takes care of the wife and the children and their family. Salam.
As a caucus, how does it affect you?
The caucus leader will speak about that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So you had the Member of Parliament for Esutifi South, Honorable Collins Dauda, also speaking to us about the demise of the late MP for Tamale Central, Ibrahim Murtala Mohammed. We'll get in touch with a few other MPs. Honorable, thank you so much. We are live on Channel 1 TV. Of course, it's a sad mood here. As a caucus, how do you receive this message?
I don't think at this point I can even talk. I'm just shocked. I'm still in shock. I couldn't sleep. I'm just out of words. It was just a blow for all of us as a country, the president, and even the caucus. It hasn't been easy for some of us that had a personal relationship with them. Murtala was a very good friend. I just can't believe it. Like, that's how, I know one day everybody will die, but the way they went was just a blow to the whole world, I would say. So it hasn't been easy. But we are praying that the good Lord will give them an internal rest, and that's all we can say, and strengthen the family. And as a country, especially our president, this is not easy. This is the first of its kind to happen in this country, and so we just all need to pray. We ask that as a country we need to rise and pray so that these such things will not happen again. So it hasn't been easy for all of us, and individually, and the family, the whole country. It's not been easy, and the caucus, of course. So we are just praying that the good Lord himself will strengthen all of us.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. Member of Parliament for Jomoro, Dorcas Afotofe, who is also the Deputy Minister for Transport, speaking to us. Honorable Minister, we're live on Channel 1 TV. As a caucus, you are here. Well, so that's it. The minister is unable to speak to us. Of course, it's a sad moment here at the residence of the late Member of Parliament for Tamale Central. Honorable, thank you so much. We're live on Channel 1 TV. As a caucus, you are here to commiserate with your late colleague. Now, what can be some of the fond memories you shared with the MP?
We are still in utmost shock. I remember the last time I visited Honorable Murtala's office, only to find out that he has so much. I'm interested in what he's doing. So I got closer to him and said, what can we do together? He directed me, preached me, told me what it takes to serve as a member of this leadership in this country and guided me a lot. And I wouldn't forget that very day. Our hearts are heavy, honestly. Since yesterday, I have not been of myself. I've been here since early morning before my colleagues joined. But unfortunately, we are short of words and our hearts are heavy.
Any message for the family?
God is with them. Our prayers are with them. We know how difficult it will be for the immediate family. We have shared a lot of fond memories with him. But unfortunately, those he comes home every day to meet, you can imagine the pain. His Excellency he works with almost every day. You can imagine the pain. So we have nothing to say. We are in the hands of our Creator. And what he so desires is what he gives us.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. Honorable, let's get in touch with you also. A few words you could share about the late MP for Tamale Central.
Yeah, to we the young ones in Parliament, he was like a transition between the young, the youth, and then the old. And when you look at the political sphere, he's one of the most revered ones when it comes to parliamentary duties and parliamentary service. We wished he was with us so we could learn a lot from him. He was like a mentor to all of us. When he takes the stage on the floor, you would want to listen and listen attentively. He has all the skills, all the knowledge, all the intelligence. The youthful exuberance was there to mentor us on. We thought this could be a journey so long for us to also feel the intelligence he has in him, but unfortunately that's the end. And it's irreparable. We don't know what to say right now. We are actually short of words. Any description right now will be maybe out of grief. The situation is not sad, it's devastating, but like we always say, God gives and he takes. We'll look unto him and say thanks to God in all ways. That's all I can say.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. So you had some majority members of Parliament also speaking to us about the demise of the late Member of Parliament for Tamale Central, Ibrahim Murtala Mohammed, who also served as the Minister for Environment, Science, Technology in Ghana. Unfortunately, he was part of the 8 members of the helicopter that crashed in the Ashanti region. Now the caucus is moving to the residence of the Defense Minister, Dr. Edward Omanebuama, who was also part of the unfortunate incident, to also commiserate with the family. So, in your short, are members of the majority caucus led by the First Deputy Speaker, Bernard Ahiafo, here at the residence of the former Member of Parliament for Tamale Central.
Please, can we shift outside so that the other group can sit down, please? When you sit down.
Let us try and see if we can get a few words from the deputy leader. Leader, we are live on Channel 1 TV.
Yeah.
As a caucus, you are here to commiserate with the family.
Yeah.
Of course, we all know the tragic incident. What can you share with us?
Well, as you said, it's tragic. It's not something anybody planned or anticipated, but it's all in the hands of the Lord Almighty.
Thank you so much. So that's the Deputy Majority Leader, Kweku Reket Hagan, here at the residence of the late MP for Tamale Central and Minister for Environment, Science, Technology, Ibrahim Murtala Mohammed, leading the caucus, majority caucus, at the residence of the late MP to commiserate with the family. As a caucus, they are moving to the residence of the late Dr. Edward Omane Boama, also to commiserate with his family. So we'll bring that feed to you as and when we get to that residence.
Bringing you pictures from the residence of the Environment, Science and Technology Minister, late Dr. Ibrahim Murtala Mohammed, at Chado here in Accra. Leadership of the House and, of course, majority caucus paying a courtesy call on the family of the late minister. Quite heart-wrenching news that we have received. And so you would expect that stakeholders, including government officials, the government itself, ministers of state, cabinet ministers, parliament, will be engaging in some of these activities to show solidarity to the families of the bereaved or the bereaved families, and of course to support them in these trying times. Our cameras will be following them. We'll be bringing you 360 coverage of all the activities surrounding the passing of these 8 individuals involving 2 ministers of state and 6 other persons. This is Channel 1 Television. The caucus is moving to the house of the late Defense Minister, Dr. Edward Omane Boama. Once they land or arrive, we'll turn on the cameras and bring you live pictures from there as well. Stay with us here on Channel 1 TV.